actually on the line. He's actually going to be doing the webinar. So, Paul, are you there?
Yes, I'm here. I'm here. Thank you.
Hey, thanks, Paul, for hopping on. And I know we got a lot to cover, so I'll let you just roll into it.
Okay. Well, thanks a lot. I appreciate the time EnGenius would like us in the webinar, and I appreciate the time taken by the attendees to join. At the end of the webinar will be a special promotion offered by Capital Sales for all of you that attended. Thanks again, and now let's begin today's webinar on the EnGenius Whole-Home Wi-Fi System. Today we're going to talk about the problems with home Wi-Fi, the EnGenius Home Wi-Fi solution, how we enhance the home Wi-Fi solution, and then we're going to go through the questions that you have and then supply the answers to those. So in your home, there's a lot of Wi-Fi challenges. It could be, your house layout, from multiple floors, the shape of your house, the location, even furniture or just the materials sitting in your house can cause problems. They're all factors. The building materials, stones, how much glass you have, they're all factors when we run on a daily basis. So what really impacts your Wi-Fi strength and reliability? You really need to look at your whole house environment. From time to time your environment changes, the shapes of materials change, and the proximity to your neighbor's Wi-Fi, and they all impact the strength. And so we're going to figure out the best solution to help maximize the coverage in your house. Traditional router setup, it gives you great coverage in usually one primary location in your house, but that's always insufficient coverage and leads to slower speeds and dead spots in the majority of other locations in your house, like the bedrooms, maybe the TV area or office areas, depending on which one of those you place your router in. And we know that the wireless router access points is critical. And so you try to centralize your client device that'll cover the maximum range. And usually that range doesn't cover your entire location. So what we want to help talk about today is the Mesh Whole-Home Wi-Fi System, which will cover more than just that one location in your house very easily. And we'll talk about how easy it is to expand the coverage throughout the rest of your house and maximize that coverage that everybody is looking for. This is a smarter way to cover the whole house, expand your Wi-Fi, and give everybody in your house at the same time all the coverage and bandwidth that they need. EnGenius has more than 18 years of experience in the industry, and we created a solution to bring business class Wi-Fi into the home. So with these devices, I know that they look like our end station if you're doing our Wi-Fi in other categories, but this is reliable, high-speed, wall-to-wall wireless, and it blankets the entire home or a small office. And there are little dishes, and we'll give you a better picture. This is just above, but they're about 3 inches across, and they'll blanket your home. Oops, there we go. So how do you create this wall-to-wall Wi-Fi so that everybody can use it throughout the home? As you can see from the diagram, you can place it in 3 different locations. It gives you a little bit of overlap, but it does cover the entire home. And what you can simply do is you can plug it into your wall outlets, and that'll give you the simple coverage that you're looking for. And so once you register it, and I'll get into that in a moment, but it's as simple as that, plugging it in. And the size is nice and small, so it's not going to be an eyesore, and it fits right in the environment that you're placing them in. So EnGenius is a true mesh that ensures we call it the EnMesh, but the EnMesh points always choose the fastest route for your device. So if you're using 2 or 3 devices, it always chooses the shortest route to give you the quickest bandwidth route and maximizes your internet. So it automatically chooses the best route for you. So if one of those goes down, it'll redirect it and choose the then next best route. So what we do is it works in all home sizes and shapes. So usually we say it's 1 per every 1,500 square foot is the maximum, is the guideline we use. So we give you 3 different scenarios here. The first one on the left is 1 device. It works within a 500 to 1,500 square foot home or apartment. And you can see it's pretty much centered, and it'll cover the whole apartment. Medium-sized home up to 3,000 square foot. You can see we utilize 2 devices, and one could be on the bottom floor. It looks like it's 2 stories there with a banister in the middle going to the 2nd floor, 1 on each floor. And then on the 3rd one on the far right is a larger home, 4,500 square foot, and you can see that they utilize 3 of the devices. It's very simple to set up. 1 Wi-Fi name and password, and gives you seamless roaming. As you can see here, we utilize 3 devices, 1 on each floor. So this is approximately a 4,500 square foot location, and it'll give you the coverage on all 3 floors for multiple devices and seamless roaming. The simplified Wi-Fi setup is in 3 easy steps. Step 1 would be download the EnGenius EnMesh app onto your phone. Step 2 would be connect an EnMesh pod, which is the round device that you would then plug into your modem here. Your other devices would then plug into a wall outlet. Step 3 would be follow the EnMesh app setup wizard. And you can see they go step by step here. Before starting, check your router, Ethernet cable, and power cord. Make sure they're ready. Connect the router to the modem with Ethernet cable. Power up your router until the LED indicator light changes from white to blue. And then after the LED is blue, the app will auto detect it, and then the routers will also on the Bluetooth will detect it as well. So when you take control using the apps on your phone, this will allow you to intuitively instant setup, power and reporting matrix, and easy guest access. So you can test your speed of your system, you monitor your link quality, change the name of your device. It only supports WPA2, but it gives you automated updates as well. Oops, sorry about that. And it keeps track of your connected devices and manages family activity. So you can do all that from your phone. So now you can have your whole home solution, but you can also include surveillance. So that's what EnGenius does differently to bring the business and Wi-Fi to the home. Again, you use your EnMesh app, and you can simply add the new AP Mesh Cam for your surveillance. It's adding another device in the app. So you just go to your app and you just add one more device. And you can see on the right, that is our EnMesh AP Mesh Cam. So it's a camera surrounded by an access point. This AP Mesh Cam eliminates dead zones and unsecure areas by combining ultra-fresh mesh, Wi-Fi, and clear surveillance to create safer and smarter spaces. So you don't have to run the cables, or it's for areas that you aren't unable to run cables. That's why the access point is so important, wrapped around the camera. We just won Best Commercial Integrator in the what was it, CES? It's CES. It's CEDIA. Sorry, had the C right and the E. And that retails for about, MSRP is $349. So it is at a good price point. It is competitively priced and enables you to protect areas where you don't have to run cables or can't run the cables, as I stated earlier. These are used already at a lot of places above bars where people can watch, the cash registers from their phone. To make sure the money is going into the till. It's making sure that they watch the pours just on the bars itself. Back doors of restaurants and hotels where they can't run cables. Coat rooms, which are out of the way. So there's a lot of areas that people can protect. And then, of course, your home. It can sit there and protect the front door and or the back door. And it gives you a nice wide range of viewing. You can quickly add the smart camera into your EnMesh Home Wi-Fi system, and you can see how it integrates. And we've integrated in this picture too. And again, it takes the shortest route back, and it meshes in with the other access points. It has the true mesh technology, and it automatically syncs in. And you can control it from your phone app. So again, it gives the owner clear visibility of each area through his phone, and that gives them the peace of mind when they're out of the off-site. Oops, there we go. So it makes troubleshooting very easy, and that's what we all want today. We don't have much time to do things when we're working all day and come home. So 2-to-1 design, it's easy installation and configuration, and it gives you great performance. So it's the access point and the camera built in, as I stated earlier. So there's no wire runs, one installation. So it's really beyond an IP camera. It's 11 AC, gives you up to 1,100 megabytes, dual radio, multiple SSIDs, guest network. And at the same time, you're getting full HD color, 1080p resolution, and 120-degree field of view. So it also has a high compression video with a VLAN and prioritizing QoS. So the range is 120 degrees. It doesn't rotate, but it gives you that 120 degrees. Once you move it, it gives you the total view of 120 degrees. It has a smart IR for night vision as well. So it has a gigabit port, it can be powered by PoE, and it does have an SD micro card slot. So it can record, bits of data and store it on the SD card, which is underneath. As you can see on the side, well, it's actually on the side. As you can see in the middle picture on the left. So it shows the PoE port, the SD slot in the middle picture. So when you want to add it to your system, the whole home system, you add it to the EnMesh app. You see it's in the living room. It tells you exactly where it's at. You simply go to your device. You hit the play button and access your surveillance. So you know it's already added. So you can see where the little pucks, for lack of a better term that I call them. You can see there's one in the lobby, there's one in the kitchen, one in Eddie's cube. And you have the camera in the living room. So it could be pointed towards the front door, towards the back door. So you can go in and you can hit the play button and you could view anything that was stored on the SD chip or memory card by hitting the play button. And then it'll view on the EnViewer app that has been also added onto your phone, which is right here. So it's another app that you add onto your phone for the mesh cam. Has simple wizard live monitoring. You get a snapshot and record. You can set it to motion detection, which automatically triggers it. And when it's auto-triggered, you can have an alert sent to your phone as well. And then it's a remote control, so you can just record. You can hear noise on your end. You can't, spook them back. That's something where we're asking for. But it's kind of fun when you can hear the kids come home, but you can't, say, what are you doing home, and scare them. It doesn't work that way, but yet. But you can have remote controls and alerts when they come home as well. So there's a lot of features that this app can do, and this camera as well. So you're getting almost a protection security system with the camera as well, with no monthly fees. So your device gives you auto discovery, remote viewing, pushes you notifications that you can set alerts for motion detection. It also, you can set the zone coverage that you want or activity that you want to record it from. You can define images in the day or night for viewing. I'm having trouble with my mouse here. Hold on one second. Again, it's all done from the app on your phone, just like you're there. And then where do you save those surveillance videos that you've just recorded? Well, there's an N file, which is our 3D free app to take total control. It's the personal cloud. So you can save, view, and modify all through this app called the N file. So you can save documents, video, you can save music, and you can access all these documents from a list, and then you can go back and pick them and choose to listen or view them anytime from the cloud. So you can store them there. So it's a little storage device in the cloud. So the complete whole home solution provides at home or remote management, surveillance you can view anywhere, and a personal cloud access for videos, for documents, for music. all with the touch of a finger. These are just the tech specs for our webcam. And this will be online that you can view it later. And these are also available for viewing on our website, the EnGenius website. But it tells you the dimensions, some of it for the IP camera, 1080p, 120-degree angle, IR, LEDs, built-in microphone, one-way microphone that we went over. The setup requirements for Android and iOS. And here's our pods, the EMR 3000 pods, tech specs, 2.4 gigahertz and 5.0, just like a regular access point. They're AC 1200 speeds. True mesh link, always chooses the quickest route. Bluetooth ready. Make it easy to hook this set up to your phone. Multiple free apps. And that's our webinar.